going to hear from Mason County. The Community Foundation for Mason County is led by Andrea Large. She's the executive director, and she's going to share about the programs that Mason County students can take advantage of.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen here. Bring this up for you. Thank you, Jody. I am so excited to be here to share this. Our scholarship application is open currently, and so that's what we're going to show you today, is how to do that. What is the Community Foundation for Mason County? The work of the foundation can really be summed up in 3 words: give, grow, grant. Donors give us money to support the causes that they care about, and what sets us apart from other charities is that we don't spend those gifts. We invest them to grow them, and then we use the growth to make grants back out into the community. And sometimes those grants support public art, teacher mini grants, events in the community, or sometimes they support education and scholarships, which is what we're going to talk about today. So every year we award hundreds of scholarships to college-bound students and residents pursuing career training. And we have over 29 scholarship funds, and in 2020 we awarded 115 scholarships. The average award was $2,300, and awards go to Mason County residents or anyone graduating from a Mason County high school. Scholarships support 1-, 2-, and 4-year programs. We have over 29 scholarship funds started because we have generous donors in our community that want to make a difference for the youth in our community. And so you can find those scholarship funds on our website, and we encourage you to check that out. So who should apply? Anyone who is continuing their education should apply. Even if you plan to apply for the Mason County Promise, we have the opportunity for students to earn up to 72 credits at West Shore Community College free if you graduate from a Mason County high school and live within the school district boundaries and have a minimum of a 2.0 GPA. But our Promise Scholarship is a middle dollar scholarship. That means that if you are awarded other scholarships, you can use those funds for other education related expenses, such as books, a computer, or you can save those funds for years 3 and 4. So we encourage everyone to apply. Pay attention to deadlines, and that was mentioned before. Your FAFSA is due ASAP. You can start working on that right now. Then the deadline to complete our scholarship application, the online application, is due February 1st, as well as your official transcript. And your high school counselor or college counselor can help make sure that that transcript gets to the foundation. Also due on February 1st is your student aid report, which is the document you get after completing your FAFSA, and it's that first page, and it's due February 1st along with the other 2 documents. Your counselor or other school personnel are great resources to help you out with the entire process, and we're here to help too. So here are some helpful tips when filling out your application. You need to think about, is this application a good reflection of who I really am? Write a good essay and have someone proofread it beforehand. Write it up in Word so you can do spell check. Be clear and avoid any acronyms. For example, if you've been a part of the Youth Advisory Council, don't just put YAC committee in your application, because you want the committee or whoever is reviewing the scholarship applications to know what group you're really representing. You don't want them to have to guess. So treat this as a really important assignment. What's special about you? How can you reflect best who you are? Don't forget about your work experience. We once did a presentation and we had a gal say that she didn't have any work experience, and after talking to her further, found out that she had 3 years of babysitting experience. Everything counts, paid or unpaid. List all of the activities that you've been involved in, even if you were only involved in them for 1 year. Our online application has 4 essay questions, and we want you to think carefully about your answers to these statements. The essay is really a crucial part of the selection process. Like Hannah mentioned, it really helps us to get to know you better, and sometimes it's what sets someone apart in receiving the scholarship. Don't answer in just 1 sentence. Put a lot of thought into answering these questions because it is important. We had a student apply a few years ago, and he wrote that the reason that he was applying was because his teacher told him to apply. He didn't put much effort into answering the questions, and unfortunately for him, he did not receive a scholarship, and he probably would have received one because he was going into a field of study that he was the only one that met all of the criteria for a certain scholarship. I'd like to elaborate on question 4. Please explain any additional factors you believe should be considered by the scholarship committee in reviewing your application. Special circumstances can include family issues you've experienced. Perhaps you had lower grades one semester and you want to explain the drop in the grades. Maybe a parent lost their job. Maybe your parents are already supporting your sister or brother who are in college. Your sibling is already in your sibling who's already in college, or perhaps you were in foster care or experienced homelessness. You want to note those types of things in this section. Once you submit your online application, check your email. You'll immediately get an email confirming that you've successfully submitted, and then you'll receive a couple or more emails after February 1st. Scholarship recipients are notified in April and will be recognized at their high school awards ceremonies, and our college applicants will be notified by mail in late June. So when navigating through the foundation website, you simply click at the bottom here on how to apply for a scholarship. You can see it circled there in red. And if you'll note, we awarded over $148,000 in scholarships to students. We do that each year. And the nice thing about applying for a foundation scholarship is you complete one scholarship application that automatically puts you in the running for all of the scholarships we offer. We can go through and see which ones you're eligible for based on what you put in one common application. Once you are in the application, we use Submittable, an online platform, and you'll have to create a login and a password, and you can save and edit that later. Your application is due. It needs to be submitted by February 1st. When you get to the next screen, don't worry about checking any of the boxes. Just click continue. I want to go back to the other screen for just a second. In there, it says that you can link this application to your Facebook account, but we don't recommend that because it's going to tie your application to your Facebook account. So we don't recommend doing that. On this page, you don't need to worry about checking the boxes. Just click continue. Once you've signed up, you'll use the sign in tab to log in the future. And if you forget or lose your password, then you contact Submittable at support@submittable.com. We don't have access to your passwords. That's why you have to go through Submittable. And so that's the information about our scholarship program. You can see past awards on our website to get an idea of how much each scholarship is awarded each year. In fact, I would like to show that to you really quickly here. Here we go. Scholarship. So you can see scholarship recent recipients. So you can see all of the recipients and how much each scholarship was awarded. Under the scholarships tab, how to apply for a scholarship. We went through all of this, but there are links to a scholarship application checklist that we have for you here. And then you can also we have detailed instructions on our website that you can refer to that share everything that we had in the presentation.